Hey everybody, Norm from Test It here at Comic-Con 2019. Now this is Clay Brown, owner, president of Chronicle Collectibles. We've seen your collectibles in the years past, and you guys have some new categories and new licenses you're diving into. Absolutely. How are you doing?
We're doing well, Norm. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here and stopping by. Yeah, we have expanded into the Star Trek universe.
That is super exciting. Now, of course, get the Enterprise D here, and this is, are you calling it a maquette? Is this a replica of the filming model? How is this being built?
We're calling this a scaled display model. It's a replica of the ship, of the 4-foot filming miniature used in the Next Generation television series. It's not based on the film version from Generations, but based on the Star Trek, the Next Generation television series.
Well, tell me about how this is designed and made then, right? Like, where did it start? How did you pick the scale? And how is it being made?
It is. It's based on screen reference and everything from the actual 4-foot filming model, and so we designed a 2-foot, which is basically a 1,000th scale. So when you build miniature ships, when you build replica ships, you got to pick a scale, and so 3/50th scale is very popular for things like the Enterprise A or the refit. But the Enterprise D is a massive ship. The Galaxy class is so much bigger than Constitution class, and so we thought 1,000 scale makes it right at 2 feet long, so it's still very manageable for collectors to put in a collection and not be huge. It started with reference images and all that sort of thing from provided by CBS. We designed a digital model. It was digitally printed and then created from digital prints to this.
And underneath here, because I know a lot of the manufacturing, especially at this scale, is prints now. Like 3D printing just allows for that type of fabrication. Can you talk about the understructure and how that's all layered?
Yeah, internally there's a metal armature, starting with the display post, and then inside there's a full metal armature to make sure that we don't have nacelles drooping or to have saucer lean or anything like that has happened with some other display models in the past. And so in this way, we wanted our ship line to be very solid, very stable, so fully metal on the inside, and then with an outside parts which will be combinations of resin and fiberglass. Yep.
And then the lighting system on the inside. Tell me the approach to the lighting design with modern technologies that you have.
Yeah, it's all going to be LED on the inside, so none of the bulbs will burn out. It will be all perpetually lit, so it'll have various things where you can just light the base, you'll be able to just light the saucer and the nacelles, and we have flashing strobes, so there's the various different lights on it that flash intermittently and that sort of thing. So very accurate to the actual filming model.
And then the paint finish, is it a combination of decal applications and paint, or is it all paint?
Most of the work on the production model will be decal application. We're going to try to capture what we can of the Aztec patterns in a decal. In that way, there'll be very little variation from one piece to another, so that all production pieces will look the same.
And is the idea now that you have this next generation license to build a fleet of these? Because there's so many great ship designs from that universe.
Yeah, we have actually, our license includes the entire universe, the entire Star Trek franchise, and so the next piece will actually be the Reliant, the USS Reliant. And that piece will be done in 3/50th scale from Star Trek II, and so a 3/50th scale of the Reliant will be about this same size, although it's a 3/50th scale ship. So that'll be actually debuting at New York Comic-Con in October.
Oh, very cool. And it sounds like this scale, or this size, I should say, because it's going to be different scales,
right.
But the 2-foot size is what you're aiming for, is what's going to make it a Chronicle collectible, and also the base as well.
Right, yeah, we're going to try to do most of our bases where it's either an LCARS panel, if LCARS existed in that generation, in that timeline, and otherwise it will be some sort of a display from inside the bridge, something like that. So the Chronicle bases will all be like this, and around a 2 to 3 foot size will be the size that we live in.
Outside of Star Trek, I know you have Fallout license, you have a lot of great Jurassic Park stuff. What stuff are you most excited about that you're showing off here?
Yeah, just today, or actually yesterday, we launched our CryoCan. right, from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park's a evergreen license for us. It's fantastic. The universe is wide and deep, and so the CryoCan just went online yesterday, and it's a fully usable, functional replica. Just like the filming model, we used the actual piece from the Universal Archives and recreated it exactly. It's machined aluminum, so it does all the functional parts, just like the screen-used filming piece.
Are there licenses that you, because of your particular obsessions, are passionate about that you try to pursue, or things that you're excited that you've gotten the license for?
Well, actually, my big passions were Star Trek and Jurassic, and we have those. And I do have other personal passions. You know, Terminator's a big passion of mine, and we are working on Terminator Dark Fate, so we'll have some stuff for that coming up at New York Comic-Con as well. And yeah, otherwise passions, you know, Conan the Barbarian, and we're working on it. So it's really great that in an industry like this, when you have a passion about something, you can turn it into an actual product and get it out there. And that's really cool.
Not just for the fans, but for yourself as well. Well, it's great to see you, Clay. It's great to see this model here, and we can't wait to see the next ship unveiled at New York Comic-Con.
Thank you. Appreciate it.